Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another high-level Pokemon Unite ranked cast. And this time, look at these teams that we have here. We have top 4 ranked in the United States of America / Canada / the rest of North American region. It is Overlord and some friends. Overlord is, of course, from the team Blackhand in North America. Insanely high-level team. Very exciting to see them. But we also have QLASH. Now, QLASH is pretty fascinating because they are one of the top ranked teams. I think they are the second highest ranked team. I'm checking that now, looking up my statistics. Club TV, QLASH, there we go. QLASH are the second ranked team in South America West, and they have the top ranked player in the world. It looks like we may have some of those players here today. Looks like not the same players exactly. There's a couple, so they may have some subs here. So let's introduce the players. Overlord 98TV is up in the top lane on this Lucario. We have Hooper being played by SKTJL. We have currently the Fletchling bullying out that Scovert. Going to be that Scovert being played by GG Kraitos. Very cool. Already getting that evolution. NineUniteTTV is playing the Pikachu, and they are joined in this bot lane by Excellund. They are playing at the Slowpoke. On the other side, it is going to be TTvMinpoaGG. Sure, I pronounced that wrong, but I did my best. They're playing the Mr. Mime. Very unusual to see here. Very fascinating. We're currently seeing a bit of a focus onto Khea. Khea trying to get away. Khea will make it back to base. They are playing that Jigglypuff. Yang. If it is the Yang, potentially a Smurf, then that is the #1 ranked player in the world, potentially on their Smurf account. Even if it's the same one, it could just be a different Yang, of course. Scovert dying again in this top lane. Very unlucky to see. They are being played by Pipol. We have the Absol. Now, this player is absolutely on the main QLASH roster. That is Tempo. They are in that jungle, and we're, of course, already mentioned Khea. The Eldegoss, Yang trying to do their best, poking away, trying to help out as Excellent. Going to try and chase down onto that Mr. Mime, who's trying to back away, making it out with the heal from Yang. Gets to the berry. Yang also low though, hit by the Astonish, but Jigglypuff is taking through this 3-man Surf for the knockup, and that will be the kill. Blue team beginning to extend their lead. Pipol is once again just deep in enemy territory, trying to steal everything they can, but Overlord really trying to make this difficult. Double berry steal with the cover and the turn in. Pipol is trying to give Overlord a very bad time, as we're going to see a very big fight down in this bottom lane. JL focused down, will get killed off here, will almost certainly die. Here comes the Sing as well as Red Team take a dominant fight in this bot lane, looking for one more as well. They blast that wild Pokemon too, with Pikachu and Talonflame arriving up in the top lane. Will they be able to fight it off? Khea dropping low, but it's down that Wigglytuff, has that Sing, that incredible CC. Light screen comes out from the Mr. Mime. Khea with the eject button gets away ever so barely. 63-51 currently in favor of blue team as they begin to posture for the Dreadmore. Setting themselves up. The triple support play coming in from the members of QLASH and friends here as they dive in through that backline. Here comes the Lucario diving onto that backline, looking for kills with Mr. Mime dropping very, very low, but they really want that turnaround onto Overlord, but they don't seem to be able to do so. Yang is isolated from their team and wants the heal, going to get hit by that Talonflame, gets the shield off with that Cotton Guard, but into the backline comes Overlord once again. In the meantime, Rotor's being picked up. Tempo is outnumbered, tries to get away, but this is once again going to be a Dreadmore. For the first time, a Dreadmore going over to the blue team, but we will see this Rotom certainly go down to Pipol up here. We'll be able to pick that up. So that was a 4 versus 5 in the fight, and the fun part is that Dreadmore is not being converted at all. We're not actually seeing it being done, anything done with it. They're not going for a turn in. They will not try and score on a goal zone. Instead, they're just rotating around the map and setting themselves up. Trying to move in. Excellent zoning away. Khea with the sleep lands it onto Excellent as they try to focus onto that kill, but Yang is a little low. They don't have the damage dealer here, but here comes Tempo arriving to try and single out one of these kills to finish the job. JL gets stunned once again by the Sing, but it will not be enough to finish the job. In the meantime, in bot lane, we can see Minpao has arrived to help out the kill onto Talonflame, and that's going to be another turn in onto the second tier. big plays coming in from QLASH with backdoor tactics from a top lane Greedent here, as opposed to the normal annoying jungle star. I say normal, the sometimes expected jungle star. Lovely light screen there, but it might not be enough. Here comes the fly, focus down and absolutely blasted off. Completely killed. And Greedent will run past Excellund on the way, gets a quick belch. Has that covert activated now, so trying to stay mobile, stay moving, doesn't want to get caught out, but also wants to do a fair amount of damage, gets the knock-up, misses the belch. Excellund now in full retreat, trying to get away, two-man surf for the knock-up. It's a 2 versus 2 here, fly onto the Eldegoss though, will isolate them, leaving just Greedent, but Greedent, they're not done yet with Wigglytuff arriving. Here comes the ultimate from Talonflame, trying to lock down Pipol. Pipol looking low with that body barrier. Kraitos is able to tank through that very easily and take that fight. In the meantime, Overlord is deep in their own jungle, but they are being focused down here by Khea. Will they be able to get away as Tempo looks for the kill? Aura Sphere, body barrier, but NineUniteTTV comes out looking for the final kill. Double ejector buttons are dropped, but with Khea on the flank, they're able to lock them down. Very effective job there. The flame sweep isolating one of the players here. There's a fight over Dreadmore once again. Here comes Hoop Unbound, trying to set themselves up for Dreadmore, which is dropping low. Snipe by Mr. Mime though, in favor of red team. It's Excellund. It's going to get isolated. JL on the side with Khea trying to keep them away from the rest of the team. Greedent backing out of the fight. Kraitos too low to join in, leaving just NineUnite to get focused down, getting away with the eject button, but sniped by Mr. Mime with the confusion. JL is going to get locked down here, completely CC'd to death. Excellund trying to stay alive. Will they die as well? Will they join the death fodder? Mao turning it round. Minpao focusing onto Talonflame, picking them off. Overlord arriving now to try and join in this fight. Excellund with the light screen coming out. They land the stun, but we're seeing Minpao getting focused down here. Can they get away with the double knock-up? No! Overlord is in a great position to secure this fight. Khea is likely going to get focused down here. Very little way to get away unless we see that Connor guard coming in. Khea slowed, stunned, and they're going to get away. The distraction from Tempo on the side, but now Tempo is in a little bit of trouble as well. They're actually looking to maybe chase it a little bit further. Looking for that dive. They try to get onto Excellund, will not commit to the kill though. Don't want to get themselves caught out of position, so they will just back up to the rest of their team. Very intense battles by these teams, and in fact they're still going on. Khea once again gonna get focused down. This time will be killed off by Overlord. Overlord gonna get chased down and will be blasted by the crits from Tempo. Greedent, in the meantime, is scooting around the top lane, just being irritating in the 2 versus 1 scenario. But that leaves Eldegoss and Mr. Mime down here in this bottom lane. They are very outnumbered. Will they be able to hold this line and keep that defensive wall up? Greedent continues to run around and be annoying. They have turned in 103 just on their own here. Really doing a good job here. Midnight Slash from Tempo will not be up, but it will be up for just after Zapdos starts. So they will be available for this team fight. Excellund beginning to position themselves, trying to set themselves up. Full cotton guard as Tempo was looking to see if they wanted to dive in. Massive group up from the members of the red team here from QLASH. They're already trying to set themselves up for this win. Lovely light screen, stun into the wall. Very effectively done by Mr. Mime. 7 seconds left. Looks like Overlord may have found themselves a little bit isolated. They were trying to take out the Greedent, but they are outnumbered. Excellund will arrive to try and assist, but it's going to have to be the retreat. Blue team, though, they've managed to force the split. Now red team are completely separated from each other. Khea is in danger. Minpao is in danger. Fly onto Khea. Here comes the Singer to try and take out Kraitos, but Kraitos is able to dash away. Bow Club knocks back Khea, separating the two away from each other. Eldegoss with the ultimate, the Unite move into that backline to lock down the Talonflame. Here comes the Flame Rush to try and turn it around with Wigglytuff, dropping the huge ultimate for massive shields. Tempo looking for their opportunity to flank back in, waiting for those shields to expire. Minpao barely alive in this fight, forced to back away. In the meantime, Greedent going for the turn in will get interrupted though. That is 48 down, but suddenly numbers advantage onto the objective in favor of red team, but they're not going for it. Blue team will in fact be trying to turn this in, or at least zone away. We see Greedent taken out by the top lane crew as they'll make their way back to Zapdos with 1 minute remaining. Excellund is already still in position, set up to try and take this. Here comes the dive. Khea lands the stun, but it won't be enough. Everyone's able to dodge out of the way. Light screen, they take out Eldegoss. Minpow is isolated. This is terrible news for the red team, but they're trying to make the most of it. Mr. Mime porting back. Green are getting ready to teleport in, but it's all a distraction as Wigglytuff is going to get the full 100. Absol will go down here. Tempo taken out. Khea getting a full 100, so now it's a delay game. Can they delay Zapdos, or better yet, steal it? They go for the dive, but no Overlord's going to pick up the Zapdos, meaning it's all now up to blue team to get across the map and start turning these in. 399 to 159. Talonflame, Kraitos in the top lane. We see an attempted interrupt from Yang, but it will not be enough to stop this. Excellund zoning in that bottom lane. Overlord has already managed to turn in. There's in the bot lane, meaning there is a lead right now in favor of blue team, where red team, Mr. Mime going for a turn in. 31 on the board. It's not enough, but it's something. Here comes Wiggly with 3. No one else is going to make it across the map in time. That is going to be GG. A close fought battle, but that is going to be a win for the blue team, for Blackhand and co. They are going to win this out. Overlord showing up on that Lucario in those fights with really great backline focus, really great ability to just try and seize control of those games. And it came down to just that little. The teams have swapped sides on the end screen, as they are one to do sometimes. But wow, very nicely done there. Excuse me. Look at the difference there. Very effective. 195 for the Lucario. 0 for NineUnite. The Pikachu just got really zoned out. Khea with 190. That last minute attempt on a turn-in really put them in a position where they might have been able to turn this game around, but it was not enough. Mr. Mime with 2 kills. Tempo, of course, with 7. Yang with 0. Just dropping 9 assists. Casual 9 assists there. Overlord, 6 kills. Also managing to do a fair amount of work here. In terms of kills, assists is actually equal to Tempo with 1 extra assist with 1 less kill. Very cool to see there. Kraitos, though, real MVP there with some of those flags, was picking up so many kills with 7 in total. Pipol, 103 on the turn-in, was doing really well in the early game, but the late game, they seemed to struggle to keep up. They were getting zoned away a bit too much. The damage output from the members of Overlord and co. were doing an insane job there. Here are the movesets for those who want to see them. Lots of ejector buttons. Looks like we're seeing a couple less full heals. We're seeing a lot of full heals recently. We do have 1 on Overlord again, a character that needs to stay mobile, so we got that extra sustain that way. The slow smoke from Yang that we didn't see too often in Pipol, despite being in top lane a lot, was still running that lucky tail. Really wanted to just try and steal as many wild Pokemon as possible and just really be annoying on the enemy side of the map. But again, it was focused down and zoned away quite often. Very interesting. Surf and Amnesia for Excellund did not go for that big telekinesis, isolate someone and try and keep them out of the fight, so instead stuck with a little bit of extra sustain. Very cool to see here. It's always nice to see the differences there. Still went with the potion, though, so did their best. A telekinesis can, of course, really isolate someone, but that slow beam, that can also do an insane amount of work. Root people down and give your team a great opportunity to try and turn fights in their favor. The Trick Shadow Ball combo seems to be the big go-to these days, and no big surprises there. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this cast. I have been Tetcher, I've been your caster. I'm aiming for the Unite Championship Series, so we're trying to release a cast a day. Even when I am sick, right now I am very sick at home, running to and from the bathroom between each recording. I was supposed to be at work today, but I had to call in, and it's all of my energy is being thrown into this right now. But I hope you enjoyed anyway. Leave a comment saying which Pokemon you would like to see me cast if I can see them, and who you think is coming out next. That will be very hyped to see, or who you'd like to see in the game. That's the question of the day, which is apparently a thing I do now. Make sure you leave a comment saying what you feel that is. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on Twitter as well, so that you can help or at least watch the journey where I try to get myself noticed by the Unite Championship Series, noticed by Tencent and whoever's doing the production. If it's anything like my old work with Blizzard, it'll be about 2 years before people decide to actually start hiring me, and then I suddenly go to every single event. So, wouldn't be too surprised to see that. We will have to see. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a lovely time watching. I have been Tetcher, and I will see you all next time.